Hello everybody, my name is Simulation and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you, well, giving you part 2 of how to build block cars on Roblox. I didn't really finish the tutorial last time, so I wanted to bring you guys the part 2 of this, so how to do the top part and the bottom part, the back part. So as you can see, I've already done the back part for this car, but I'm just going to give you a run through of what I did. As you can see, all of these parts here are just the front, the front here, all of this. This is an Explorer for Vancouver V2, so yeah, it looks very nice. So yeah, this part basically what I did is you just do the same as the front here. So you just go on the back and you follow by going around with blocks. You negate, then you separate, and it brings you this. And then how I did this is I took this part here and I basically just moved it like this. So as you can see, I moved it up because normally it would have been like this, but I just moved it up and it made this part here, this little ledged part. So that's really how you do the back. You just wedge it. But yeah, I need to fix this part here first. So yeah, I've been having troubles with this car already, so it's a really annoying car to make. It's really complicated. Ford Explorers are. So then I just grab a block. If there are any ledges like that, you just grab a block, put it, cover up the edge, which is like annoying you, like this, and then just do that, negate, and union, and there you go, you fixed it. Don't mind this here, this is just like this. I can fix that easily. I did that so that I can basically just do this, do this, and then negate and union. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. Duplicate that block so you've got 2 blocks, and then do it to that part there as well. So yeah, that's the back part done. Now I'm going to do the top part here, and then we'll get to do the headlights. So yeah, as you can see, difference in quality in my videos. As I said, my PC's acting up, so yeah, it's really annoying, but I can't really do anything about it. It's really sad. So yeah. So let's just put this closer to here, and then L to do that and place it. And then you just follow it. So I use Archimedes. The plugin link is in my Discord. Download it, and it helps you make these sort of curve things here. So you do that, and you set the angle 20 or 11, or 12, depending on the angle. You just have to mess around with it. So I'm going to do 5, no, 2. Okay, let's just flip and do 5. Let's do 6 then, yeah. 6, now 7, 8, or 9. 10 maybe? And then, for example, you grab this part here, because these parts here sit on a different angle, so you want to keep this part here that you set with your own angle, with your own rotate tool. And then you want to grab this and place it up here on the roof to do the roof of the car. So I am going to notify you guys that I'm going on vacation, not tomorrow but the next day. So I won't be as active on YouTube or on Discord as I am now, because I'm going to try spend some time with my family. So yeah. So set that to number 2 maybe. Yep. Set that to number 5 this time. And then this we can set it to number 4, just so we can have a bit of straightness in that. So that's the top made. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make these parts here a bit thicker. So I'm gonna do this, or you can select all of them. Open up your plugin called Building Tools by F3X, which is also linked to my Discord, and you just set the increment to 0.01 and then you scale it, and there you go. Just so it's got a bit of you know, a bit of sizing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this here, we're going to duplicate it, and you're going to place it, make sure that it's flush with the car, so you don't want any ledges or stuff like that. And that is the top of the car. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. If you take a, let's say, actually I've got one of my Explorers over here. Oh, the lag. As you can see, it's a smaller model Explorer because I'm trying to make mine smaller and more realistic. So, as you can see, I made this go up a lot, then curve like that, and then go down. I'm not doing this time. I'm gonna just, you know, just do it like this. So yeah. I'm going to do this effect where it goes up a bit and then straight. So I'm going to ununion. As you can see, ununioned, and then ununion again, and then ununion again. Then you can place the block. You can scale the block to how you like it. I'm going to scale it like that, and then you can union your stuff back how it was, as you can see. Next, what we're going to do is, for me, for the Explorer, as you can see, there's a little ledge there that goes up. So I'm going to set my increment to, my rotate to 1/2 of 5. Hey Siri, what's 1/2 of 5?
1 divided by 2 times 5 is 2.5.
So 2.5. Don't ask me why I did that with Siri. I just wanted to do it with Siri. So we're going to do that and set it like that. So you want this little ledge here. So you can scale it down a bit. and then just adjust it so it's flush with the car. Make sure it's straight though. There. Now just do that, and there you go. So just do the same thing, duplicate, and make sure it's flush with the car. So just do that and then make sure it's flush with the car. There. So next we're going to do this part here, these little black things, which I think they are in every car. Maybe they're not black, but I do think they are on every car. So we're going to do this. They're always going to be a bit like, they're not always going to be straight with the car like this. They're always going to have like a little ledge on the side. So just, you know, do that little ledge. Same on the other side. Color them black or a grayish color. I used to do grayish, as you can see, or here it's grey, but I found that black is better. So yeah, you do that. And then this part here will always be a bit less rotated towards the left. So just do it like that. Yeah. Or you can even do it a bit less like that. I always do it a bit less because it looks better. In my opinion, it looks better. So there, now you've got this black part here. Going to take it and make sure it's got the same amount of thingy there. Yeah, that looks about right. And then now you've got this part here. Let's take a Firestone. Let's take a Firestone card to compare. Let's take the Firestone Explorer to compare. Oh crap. This is only for education purposes, by the way. I do not use, or I do not recommend using any of Firestone cars in your game, as it can get you banned off of Roblox, and it can give you a really bad reputation in the Roblox community. So look, as you can see, they did the same thing there. They made theirs straight and then a bit straighter there, and also their back piece here, as you can see. And also they did their they put this little ledge here, but they put their windows to the front, to the, you know, in a bit. So yeah, now I'm going to delete all the Firestone cars from my game because I respect Firestone developers, and I do not want to be using their cars. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do this part here. So that part, it isn't hard at all to do. You just need to grab a block and do the same thing. Except you're not going to do the same thing as here. As you can see, it's got a little ledge there, as you can see here. But you're going to make it flush with the car. So I'm just going to make it flush with the car over here. As you can see, there we go. And there. So it's got this little round bit here, so just replicate that as well as the other bit. As you can see. And do this little round bit at the bottom as well. So I'm just going to grab Archimedes don't judge the way I pronounce it, because I don't know how to pronounce it. And then scale it. And then you're going to make this bigger here. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to duplicate this. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to cut it with these parts here. So just do that. Replicate it with the blueprint. Just do this. There. Then with the ones you can scale, just scale them like this. Oh, wrong side. Scale them like this. There. And then just grab this, just, you know, do what you normally do. And you're going to negate that, go inside this part here and select what you can see. And then union. And then you see we forgot one, so let me just see. Okay, so let me just do this and there. There we go. Thing I didn't do with this is I didn't make it round enough. As you can see, it's just a straight block, which I am proud of this car actually. It's a really nice car compared to like the Mario County ones and stuff. As you can see the car this side here. It doesn't look realistic. It really does look nice. And then as you can see, you've got this black part over here, which is this part here. Which if you look on the blueprint, I think I got, yeah, up here, it curves around. So what you're going to do is, always, when you do these rounded bits here, sizing your car, always duplicate them and put them somewhere else. But you want to keep them, you want to do, so when you duplicate them, you're either going to want to do up or down, never like this, because then you've lost the, you know, the perfect shape. So this one here, I'm just going to duplicate that, put it up there, then bring it back down here. And as you can see, it's curved a bit. And it's got like this little shape here. So just do this, do that, no. There we go. Right, I'm back. Sorry for that. I can't cut it out either because I don't have my thingy, whatever it's called. I haven't re-downloaded Premiere Pro yet. So just gonna scale it like this. And now what you're gonna do is back off this plugin, this blueprint here, as well as this. Actually, no, this was union with this here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So, was there a little? Yes, there was a little ledge. And there's a little ledge on this one here as well. So what you're going to do is make it flush with the car. We're actually going to like duplicate this and rotate it. Duplicate one of the blocks and rotate it, because it'll be easier for us to position it. I know this is a leak from Vancouver V2, but to be honest, I can't be bothered to remake a car or just for this video, so I just took what I had. Just copy the color and then paste it. You can cut that after, I guess, the black block there, but for now it's okay. So how did they do this? It's just a block like this, I guess. So we're gonna have to keep the same measurements. I'm gonna go all the way up to here, and then gate union. Yeah, I guess. And then do that, and then just readjust it, as you can see. Then just back off this blueprint. And as you can see, you've got your black piece here. And then you can make a window and just, you know, just... I'm really sorry if you can hear my family behind, but... that's life, I guess, when you don't have a good setup. That's life. It's just, you can either mirror it or do it the same the other side. I just use the mirror plugin since it's really easy and it saves time. And as you can see, it fits in perfectly. You just want to adjust it a bit more. So yes, there we go. So now just take this here and just readjust it. You can union both together, it doesn't really matter. Like that. And now what you want to do is cover the roof up. So this applies to any car you're building, to be honest. So yeah. And now you want to do the windows. So duplicate, make smaller, and Sorry for that. Sorry for that behind in the background. So you're gonna grab that, duplicate it, bring it to the other side. Then if you use the resize align plugin that I have got linked in my Discord as well, you can do this, so it aligns it perfectly with the other window. So now just grab, if you've ever built any of the cars, just take this here. I'll post a picture of it in my Discord if you want, in my plugins tab. I'll take a picture of this. You want to make your windows this color, or you can make it any color you want, to be honest. Just find it works well with this. Just copy and paste, so it's 0.7 and wait, is it? No, 0.15. 0.15. And then you want to activate use part color. So that's the front of the car done. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cover this up here. Reactivate use part color. That looks better. So now you're going to want to duplicate this part here because I didn't do this part yet. So just select everything. You can move it. You can move it to make sure you've got everything, and then just Control Z to place it back. Then hold Control, and it will make sure you're not missing anything. So just put yourself in a certain angle, and then just select everything. Make sure you're not selecting any random block. Then just duplicate it, bring it to the other side. There. Now as you can see, they've got this little black thing at the bottom, so we're going to do that as well. And it's just the same as well with this. Just grab a block, make sure, although you need to make sure it's flush with this one here. There. And you want to size it like this, and then you can make it as big as you want. Like this. Then duplicate this part, bring it back down. This is really important, all of these steps here, these duplicating steps. You can see this is where the window is going to go, so it will be coming out like this over here, and then yeah. So now you want to just grab this, and you want to make sure this part here, you see this part where the roof comes down? Yes, you want to just rotate that, and then do that, and then rotate again, and just do this. Then bring out your plugin that is linked in my Discord. Make sure to join my Discord. Then you're just going to union it. There you go. Next, we're going to do these windows here. So you can make these windows however you want, except you need a straight block. So you're going to grab the top block here, which should be straight if you followed my steps correctly. And you're going to size this. It doesn't matter if it goes past like this, because then you can use these blocks here to cut it out, and then you can duplicate it and use it for the other side as well. And don't worry if this part here
This is really annoying me. Don't worry if this comes past here, because you can resize it. Just make sure that it's big enough. So there. So you can set the part if you want, the part color and stuff. So 0.15. I think I forgot to set the transparency. No, not the transparency, the reflectance. Yeah, 0.1. Wait, no, 0.01 I think it is. Yeah, 0.01. 0.01. Just to set a bit of an effect. 0.01. Now you're going to cut the block. So duplicate, resize, duplicate, resize. And you can also do the top one here if you want as well. It's not obligatory, but you can do it if you want. Then negate and union, and then just duplicate this the other side as well. Make sure it's flush like the other one here. So there you go. I forgot to union this, so, well, I forgot to cut this, so just, if there's any, like, union problems, just grab a block and cut the block, like this. I forgot to do that, there. And then it's fixed. So now you're going to grab this block here, bring it down, duplicate it. And then you're going to duplicate it another time down here. And then you're going to bring it in a bit like that. Then you're going to union the windows. As you can see, it does this effect here, except you can see it's not perfect. So you're just going to want to ununion that, do this a bit, and then union, and then it fixes it normally. Yeah, it fixes it. Don't worry about this, we can cut that after. Then you're going to want to do the same with the other side. And there, that is fixed. Then just grab any part, not this part here because it's unioned, and just fix it by unioning it or cutting it. As you can see, you can also cut this part out here by just negating these parts here, placing them, and doing this here. Just duplicate them, do that, and then that. There you go. And then fix the other side as well. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not the most talented at this, so there will be other videos that you'll be able to watch about this, which will be much more into detail and which will be better. So, yeah. I'm not the best at this. There, I fixed this part here. And then fix that. And then also fix this here, as you can see, or is it? Yeah, it's still there. So just fix any glitching or stuff like that by negate and union. Or is it not that? I don't think it's that. Yeah, it's fixed. So it looks nice. It looks pretty nice from the front, doesn't it? The Explorer. Nice detail on the front. Nice curve. So now this part here. This is tricky because you've got to get the right, you know, the right what's it called? Rotation. So you're just gonna have to eye it with this straight line here. And then go inside the car and do this. I may have to get some help for this, and I may not finish this part in this video, but it does not matter. Because I'm not the most talented builder. I've been doing this for a while now, but I'm not the best at this, so I do mess up. As you can see, I did mess up there. Excuse me. I don't think I got the right rotation. So let's just rotate it again. And then do this, and a gate, and union. I think I did something wrong with this here as well. I don't think I should have done that, yeah. Wait, no, because I didn't do it like there. Normally that should be fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. And then do this here. So yeah, mistakes are made. You can just correct them though. And I want to union this with this block here as well. I forgot to do that. And then just fix it. Just, you know, just fix the parts that need fixing. And then there you go. You have got a finished Explorer body. All we need to do is add the wheel hole things. So 0.15 and 0.01. And there you go. That is the back of the Explorer done. I tell you, this is probably the best car I've ever made. I did such a good job on this. Let me just resize this part here. That it doesn't, you know, show in this. Now let's just add the lights. Now the lights, actually no, I forgot to do this part here, which I made off camera. So just size it. Duplicate it as well, because you never know, you may need it. Negate. Union. Then now you've got this part here. Now let's do the headlights. So for the headlights, actually I didn't need to do that. I can just do it over here. For the headlights, it's really simple. You're just gonna do the same thing as the front headlights. So just by following the pattern. I like doing headlights. Headlights are fun to do. Not the funnest thing like ever, but they're pretty fun. So let's grab not building tools, Archimedes. Please don't judge me on the way I say that. It's really annoying, I know, but 20. You're not going to make it 20. You're going to make it 15. Let's just resize that block a bit more. Crap. Did I move it? I have been recording for 40 minutes now. Oh my god, long tutorial. $15, we're gonna make this 20 now. Oh god. Make it 15, then you're gonna make it, you're gonna flip it around, make it 20 or even 50, yeah. And resize. Then do the same thing, just this time I'm not going to rotate, I'm going to resize. There. Now you're going to make the block big, like this. So you're going to at least size it that size. You're going to duplicate one of these blocks, preferably the straight one, which was the first one you would have used, and the first one you would have duplicated. Going to size it like that. I hope Rippy's watching this video because he wanted to start building cars. Which, this is the perfect tutorial for him. And there you go, you have got your back tail lights. So now what you're going to do is just do this here. You're going to duplicate the block, negate the block, and then union the block. And then you're going to want to separate again, select all the blocks, make them smaller, at least this size. Going to deselect everything, select all, unselect the middle block, negate, and then union. Then bring it back into your car. And I may have to, yeah, let me just, you put a block down if it's not the right size, place it like that. And negate. And there you go. Then you grab this block here, duplicate. And then union. And you have got your back tail lights, which I'm going to grab the color from here. There's your back tail lights. Now, to make them indicators, because these are going to be indicators themselves, you're going to grab a block. You're going to put one block here. You're going to duplicate the tail lights. You're going to negate this. Duplicate it this side and put it this side. Select that block. That's negated. That's a negative part. Select one of the tail lights and then do that. And then do the other side as well. And do the same thing. Now, you've got two separate tail lights, which will be indicators as well. Now, I need to take this here, this blueprint. Let's turn it around. This, that, up, up, up. Place it. Oh, it doesn't have that actually. Okay. Doesn't have the big bar that goes through the middle. So now what we're going to do is make where the license plate is going to go. So make sure you've got the middle of the block. Normally I make this block like a pink color so I can see better. But you're going to do that. Going to do that. That. And then do this. And then just, you know, duplicate, negate, union. Do that there. I'm going to make it like a bit smoother on the edges. You can see. If it's too small, we can always resize it, or too big. So then select all the blocks, negate, and then union. And you've got your license plate little hole thing. I think it's too... Yeah, I need to make it a bit bigger. So we're going to do that. And then do this. And that. And put it in the middle. Down a bit. Excuse me, I went in the loft this morning because I had to get my suitcases, so I'm pretty like stuffed up right now. So next you're going to do that, negate, and union. Now you have your part, color, whatever, your thingy. And there you go. That is the back done. Now let's add the wheels. So what I do is where are my wheel parts? I'm just gonna grab this here. I'm gonna put it into workspace, and I'm just going. Normally I always union the wheels last. Folks. Recording for 48 minutes is pretty hardcore. So next we're gonna have smaller wheels, so you're gonna just I'm gonna have smaller wheels, that is. I'll do that, and then you're gonna do this. So where are the wheels at? The wheels are about, yeah, here. And then this wheel here, we're gonna put it a bit forwards, a bit like that, yeah, no, a bit backwards, I would say. Then union these pieces here together so that we can cut them all at the same time instead of using separate blocks. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to use separate blocks. So duplicate. It's already negated, so yeah. Union. Then duplicate. Negate. Union. And duplicate. Negate. Union. Then do the same thing. Same thing over here as well. Then do the same thing here. Except this is a big block, so it's going to take longer. Smaller blocks take less time to union, logically. hopefully I'll be doing a Q&A on my vacation. So just ask a couple questions that you would like me to answer in my Discord in the Q&A section. I'm wanting to get a sufficient amount of questions to do the Q&A, so make sure to, you know, drop your questions down there. And there you go. You have officially finished your car or your Explorer that you wanted to do. Don't expect your Explorer to be as good as this, because I've been doing this for a sufficient amount of time, so I will know the basics and, you know, the techniques. But hopefully you learnt something to do with car development, or just random stuff, or just was a random video that you wanted to watch. Then I'm happy you watched it. Hopefully you learnt something new. So yeah, that is how to build Roblox block cars on Roblox. This is part 2 of my my tutorial and the final part. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment if you liked the video, and yeah, make sure to subscribe for more stuff like this. Speed builds will be coming back, such as vehicle speed builds for V2. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.